Good morning, futures traders. Today's Friday, June 20th, the time 9:28. We're going to be trading the Nasdaq and ES open today using the Quant Alpha strategy. This will be the first day we're testing out the ES with the strategy. It is triple witching, so it's going to be a high volatile day, so it's going to be interesting. Got on a little early to show you what's going on pre-market. We have a beautiful S3 was set up right here earlier. The zone was down here, and I was watching it. We had this high volume bar here and another high volume here for an S3. But again, we're not doing anything pre-market. The ES as well had a quant short, but it did not close below the 100 EMA, so invalid. However, we did have high volume here for a potential S3 here at the open. We have about 45 seconds until we take a look at the signals. So it looks like we're setting up for an S3 on the NASDAQ as well as the ES. I might not be able to move as fast trading both instruments. All right, we got about 25 seconds. So let's sit and wait for the open. 10 seconds. Okay, so high volume short here on both instruments. Look for S2 if this closes below the 100 EMA with a high volume on the ES, because we had an invalid short. But if this closes below the 100 EMA with a high volume, that's an S2. So let's see what kind of volume we get on this NQ bar. If it's green, then we'll wait for an S3.
Order submitted.
And we're going to play an S3 here, possibly. It was high volume. So we're right above the pivot point and the current high. That was a huge bar, 231 ticks. Still looking for a possible S2 on the ES if it closes below with a high volume. We are at a resistance point right here, as you can see, R2. There we had another high volume sell on ES. However, it's not closed below the 100 EMA. I will pause the video so that it's not too long.
Order filled.
When we get into it. There goes the hawk. Okay, looks like we're approaching our potential S3 here. Still haven't hit it. The hawk was good for $318.
Order filled.
So I was letting that run in the background. I'm putting this at the pivot point, give it some room to breathe, especially with this volatility. So remember, you put your stop either at the end of the bar or at the lower pivot point. I'm not going to put it down here because that's too much. Or at the second parabolic SAR dot. So either here, here, or here.
Order filled.
I got out of break even here.
Order filled.
Try to get back in here. It's always a bad idea when I do that.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay, we do have a quant long on the ES I took. S1, now we're in break even on the ES. And the runner on the ES, so we'll let that go.
Order filled.
Okay, so we're done there as well.
Order filled.
Okay. Oops. Wrong one.
Order submitted.
Okay, so trading ES and NQ, 27.49.70. So here's the trade journal with today's trade in it. So June 20th, 503.94 brings us up to a total of $3,880.54 for the month of June. Winning percentage for June, 85%. Overall average win rate since April 1st, 87%. 6 losses since April 1st. If you want to learn the strategy, I'm going to be hosting a webinar probably in the next couple of weeks. Drop a comment below if you would like me to do that and would love to attend. I'm happy to share the link. Just join my Discord for the link. If you are interested in the strategy, I did put my partner link in the description as well as below this video. I use any of the proceeds to continue to fund the channel so I could test new software and new strategies for us to see what works and what doesn't. The Hawk was profitable today. Pro Edge is still running, so I'll do a couple videos of those next week again. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. As always, thank you to all my faithful subscribers. If you have any questions, as always, leave a comment, drop me a message on Discord, shoot me an email. Happy to answer. Have a great Friday. It was a good, successful day with triple witching on Quant, and we will be back at it on Monday.